This is Kaylee White. I will now give my persuasive speech on why you should opt to adopt or adopt, don't shop. And here we go. Life is good. I have a family that loves me, food to eat, and a bed to sleep on. Nothing can go wrong. Wait, why is everybody packing up? Why is my sister crying? Where are we? Sorry, low battery. Are you coming back? Why are all these dogs here and why do they look so sad? This is just one of the hundreds of scenarios an animal can go through during the abandonment process. The family could be going through a divorce, can no longer afford an animal, or are moving to a new place where the animal cannot be. These animals end up in shelters or pounds with hundreds of others, waiting for a family to come save them. During my speech, I will be giving reasons why you should opt to adopt. My main points will cover the statistics of animals in shelters, discuss not only the cost-friendliness and pet-friendliness, but the ethics of adoption, and bring to light the possibility of a world without shelters and how to make that happen. According to the ASPCA, 5 to 7 million animals enter the shelter each year. 3 to 4 million are euthanized, and only 15 to 20% are returned to owners due to their tags or their microchips. The National Council on Pet Adoption explains that most pets are destroyed because no one adopts them, and they must make room for incoming pets. Some people might prefer to purchase pets because they want a purebred animal, but 25% of dogs who enter the shelters are purebred, according to the NCPPSP, or the National Council on Pet Adoption, and something else. Sorry. Adoption is cost-friendly and ethical. And not only is it just cost-friendly by buying the animal, because buying from a pet, like a puppy mill, or buying from a pet store, it's like $500 to $1,500 to buy a dog that is purebred from a puppy mill. But if you get one from the shelter, it ranges from free to $20, and normally they're already spayed or neutered, they've already had their shots, and they've already been trained. And that's just because they are older. And according to the Orange County Animal Shelter, they collect a refundable deposit to have an animal spayed or neutered. And once the animal is fixed, the deposit is given back. By adopting a mature shelter animal, you save on potty and house training. It also costs less. Adopting a pet, specifically dogs, from a shelter shows your support for that shelter and helps fight puppy mills. Puppy mills are breeding facilities that pump out thousands of puppies a year. They keep puppies in small enclosures and sell them for a profit. These puppies could ultimately end up in a shelter, so might as well buy one from a shelter if all of these little puppies from this place are going to end up in a shelter anyway. When you buy an animal from a shelter, you're not only helping one animal, you make room for more animals. Your adoption fee directly helps the shelter care for more animals in the future, according to the Humane Society of the United States. See that cute puppy in the pet store window? It most likely came from a puppy mill. These facilities breed thousands of dogs and keep them in small cages, regulation size only 6 inches larger than the puppies themselves. The dogs are neglected and often sick, and they're forced to pump out thousands of puppies for profit. Hundreds of thousands, just so many puppies. These dogs are just forced. They are kept in small enclosures and just pump out puppies. It's so sad. Meanwhile, hundreds of good adoptable dogs are being thrown in shelters. According to bestfriends.com, puppies are killed at a rate of 1 every 6 seconds. That's almost 9,000. That is 9,000 before the end of the day. But we can fight puppy mills by choosing to adopt instead of purchasing from a store. When you adopt, you're not only gaining your new best friend, you save a life, and you take a stand against puppy mills or farms. Imagine what your example could set for your coworkers or your friends. If they adopt and set an example for their friends, family, or coworkers, we could start a chain reaction. Before long, thousands could get involved. Pet stores stop selling animals from mills, and even more lives are all saved because you chose to adopt. You don't have to go out and buy a dog to take a stand. You can volunteer at a local shelter, donate money to a shelter, or preach about it to your friends and family on social media. Bestfriends.org has a wonderful website to show you how you can help with the fight against puppy mills. Their mission? To save them all. Take a stand, set an example, and adopt. Your new best friend will never stop thanking you for it. Thank you.